Talked about all offseason that the Minnesota Vikings need to improve their quarterback depth, and with the COVID-19 curveball thrown in there, it is going to be important to have as many quarterbacks as possible inside the sphere of the team. That could make the difference between winning and losing this year. So what if I told you? That there was this strong-armed, big-bodied CFL superstar quarterback that just so happened to play for the Minnesota Vikings back in the day. So that's right. I said it. Vikings need to bring back McLeod, John, Baltazar, Ezekiel, Jerome, Bethel-Thompson. Damn straight. A.K.A. the man with the greatest headshot ever. What up? What up? So let's talk about him today. Background, 32 years young, 6'4", 220, was a 2011 UDFA out of the Sacramento State University. I believe that they are the Ichabods? Nah, that ain't it. Anyway, he was originally a 3-star recruit coming out of San Francisco. Played his redshirt freshman season, UCLA. Didn't quite work out. Transferred and played his final 3 seasons at the Sacramento State University. Then had a bit of a professional football odyssey. So like we mentioned, he was undrafted in 2011, played in the Arena League, and then had a cup of coffee with the Niners, and then he went to the UFL. Played for the Sacramento Mountain Lions for Denny Green, as well as Dante Culpepper was getting his role on there at the time. What's up, baby? Got to the Vikings in 2012, stuck around for 2 years, both on the 53 as well as on the practice squad. A 2013 preseason was 33 of 55 for 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, and a robusto 76 quarterback rating. And then how stupid the 2013 season was. He was cut when the Vikings brought in Josh Freeman. Great. Although we could thank MBT for giving us the greatest gift of all time. I mean, there really just is no topping this. Boom. Then he had cups of coffee with the Niners 3 times, Dolphins twice, Vikings twice, the Patriots, as well as the Eagles in 2016. That was his final NFL action. As of 2017, he's been the quarterback of the Toronto Argonauts. Last season, he led the CFL in touchdowns with 26, as well as threw for 4,024 yards and had a robusto 105.4 quarterback rating. Now, that sounds good, but with the Canadian inflation and exchange rate, I don't know what that is. Like, that could be 39.4 in the American quarterback rating. I don't know. All right. But with the 2020 CFL season canceled, MBT is working to get out of his contract and latch on with an NFL team, one more shot at glory. And yes, part of this is nostalgia. Part of this is hilarity. You obviously love the name MBT. MBT. I mean, that's where we get the Ezekiel, Jerome, Baltazar name from. But all that aside, objectively, you do have a quarterback who's had significant success recently in a professional league, who Rick Spielman obviously has a fondness for because he kept MBT around on the 53 and or practice squad for over 3 seasons. And yes, he is 32 years young, but frankly, I would trust him more if poop hit the fan and he actually had to have a reserve quarterback in. I would trust him more than a Jake Browning, than a Nate Stanley, or potentially even more than a Sean Mannion, even though Mannion's having himself a damn fine camp, just to be safe, right? But also, with the expanded practice squad of 16 bodies, what's the harm with using 2 of those spots at quarterback? And trying to keep as many quarterbacks as possible in the sphere, up to 5, right? Including one of them as a full-time quarantine quarterback, because you never know. Now, it does seem like the NFL is on a good path with all this COVID stuff, and maybe the only way that players get taken off the field is with a false positive. But say the Vikings have a phenomenal season, and then stuff really hits the pooper, right? And then having a healthy quarantined quarterback who knows the offense inside and out that you trust in a game situation, that could be a huge competitive advantage. And that could and should be MBT. MBT. All right, so your thoughts. Minnesota Vikings reuniting with MBT and the Cats and the Cradle and the Silver Spoon. That's on the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Pull us on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.